Returning to the fire emergency on Queensland's Fraser Island this morning, where residents of the small township of Happy Valley have been told to leave.
RFS volunteer firefighter Russell Postle is at Happy Valley and he's told ABC Radio in Brisbane the fire is edging closer to the town.
It's going to be a very busy day of wetting down, being ready for be it embers or be it whatever. We've got an enormous resource number of people in the town supporting. So there's I think there's two of the big red fire trucks, several of the rural fire brigades from other locations around the state, a lot of others here. Our local police come around and just check that everyone's ready, putting cars down on the beach, for example, so that you're not trying to drive out if you need to. So it's all fairly well prepared, and they prepared a fresh defence line yesterday.
Russell Postle there for the very latest. We're joined now by Queensland Fire and Emergency Services Director Brian Cox. Brian, good morning to you. So what is the latest information you have about the situation at Happy Valley?
Look, as Russell just pointed out, that fire is about 1 kilometre away and it is creeping closer. We had good conditions overnight which helped us contain that blaze. So what we set up this morning is additional crews, as Russell's also pointed out, to go to the Happy Valley area to help on the ground. But on top of that, out of the 40 aircraft we have available in the state right now, 24 are going to be dedicated to smashing this fire early this morning. That includes 2 large air tankers, one of our own and also one from New South Wales, which will hopefully be arriving about mid-morning. So a lot of the complexity of this fire has got to be tackled in a conjunction with the ground and air because of the nature of the fire itself. So we dropped over about 1 million litres yesterday on that fire, and we're hoping to do the same, if not more, today.
What are you fearing most about, say, weather conditions, other conditions on the ground that might make this firefighting, this very complicated firefighting effort, as you say, Brian, even more complicated?
Yeah, look, it is complicated. Look, those lovely sand dunes that we love to go to Fraser Island to have a look at make it very difficult to transit through. A lot of this fire is burning in inaccessible country. So whilst we're doing fire breaks around Happy Valley Township, as Russell pointed out, those embers are going to cause some damage to us if they do get out of control. So we're trying to fight those fires where they emerge from that bushland, and we're trying to target as much air assets in hitting that fire where we cannot get access to today.
You're telling residents of Happy Valley to leave and leave immediately. As far as you know, is that evacuation effort well and truly underway?
Yes, so the majority of those people have left, as we understand it. There are also some members who are also members of the Rural Fire Brigade, which is handy, and they're helping the fire efforts a lot locally as we speak.
OK, so all that said, you are still facing a fairly dicey couple of days, if not moving into a week ahead.
Correct. We're not being complacent by this by any means. We're going to hit it with everything we've got today. We are concerned. There are some fires both in Happy Valley area and north of Happy Valley that we are concerned about. And even those ones that we do have contained further south have the opportunity to run because of embers and because of changing weather conditions. So we are monitoring very closely over the next few days what those weather patterns and particularly the wind and heat and humidity are going to do. Because as you know, that's tinder dry on the island at the moment, and all it takes is that one spark.
Very tricky situation on the ground indeed. Brian Cox, we wish you and all of your crews all the best in the next few days. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.